Hello, and no more serious crap. We're going to do some blitz. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to have a laugh. Probably lose every bloody game, but this is non-serious hour. I know a lot of you have been missing my crazy blitz sessions, and so the bloody hell have I. I've got to admit it. You know, all these long play games against cheaters. Just want to grab them and throw them out the window. So I'm just going to play some random and hopefully fun 3-minute games. I'm going to have an aim of getting my rating up because it's not particularly bloody good at the moment. And I would like to tell you I'm streaming tonight at 9 p.m. British summertime. I believe I'm going to be doing a rivals match against the one and only Danny Wrench again. Oh yeah. So that's certainly something to tune into later on. And that'll be a lot of fun as well. Okay, right, let's get the vibe going. Come on, right, so the idea is, of course, to win every single game I play, get my rating up to 2,500, because what the hell has happened to my rating? What is going on? I've been 2,600. It's not good. I haven't had a good blitz roll recently. I need to get the mojo rising. Rising. And that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. Well, you know, this is a very simple plan I'm doing here. You may have seen this plan before. It's called Checkmate. Have you ever heard of that one before? Checkmate? It's a plan which I like a lot, and it involves my best friend Harry the H-Pawn. Hello, sir. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself again for the greater cause? Yes, I am, Simon. I'm willing to give my life up to Checkmate just for you, Simon. Thanks, Harry. There you go. So we're going to... God, don't let me do that again. That's worrying. Okay, right. So how are we going to checkmate him? Well, very simple. We take the bishop off. We push d5. We push h5. We take on g6. And we go queen h6. Checkmate. That's basically... That seems like a good plan, doesn't it? There we go. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. I'd actually like someone to do... Come on, Harry, in the tune of Come On, Arlene. If you know that song, I think that's the name of the song. I could be going crazy. Right, this looks good. So if I take there, he's going to try and defend. A jolly good show, old boy. So let's get some more pieces in the game, shall we? If we can't see an immediate checkmate, then we aim to bring in reinforcements, don't we, sir? Yes, we do. So this is precisely what I'm going to attempt to do here. I'm going to rip open his king, and we're going to put it in his pipe and make him smoke it. Aren't we, dear boy? Yes, we are, dear boy. Okay. Oh, yes. Come on. You think you're looking at me? You looking at me, punk? You looking at me? You want a piece of me? Well, his king really shouldn't survive, should it? Oh, yes. Come on. You've got to be having a laugh, haven't you, son? Right, so how do we finish him? I want to do this in style, you know, because I feel like I'm in a stylish mood today. Let's bring this one in. Yes, please. And my idea is to go bishop d3, whip that little one off there, put it in his pipe, checkmate him, have a celebratory bottle of vodka, and then go and smoke a nice Cohiba cigar. Oh, yes, please. Right, so let's do it. Let's put that there. I'm just going to go for it. But okay, if I mess this up, this will be absolutely bloody atrocious. Why don't I take there first? That would be much better, wouldn't it? Okay. Am I actually mating him if I take on f5? He's defending like a diggly dog. I'm going to now take here with ideas of bishop takes f5. I mean, this attack, you know, I'm ripping him apart. Surely. Okay, right. So bishop takes here. He's going to go rook takes. But I don't give a damn because I've worked out that I'm winning. Oh, well, I didn't see that, but it doesn't matter because this is still winning, surely. And I'm just going to run my king. I'm going to take on f5. He's going to resign, and that is the first game. I'm going to win every game today. Come on! Got some energy today. I've actually been starting to do a little bit of running again. You know, occasionally. Clearly I'm completely out of shape and I need to do a bit more, but I'm going to slowly get myself back into fighting fit form. I've got a lot of chess tournaments coming up next month. I've got the Dundee 150-year anniversary, so I'm playing in that, which is basically an all-play-all thing, which should be a lot of fun. And then I'm playing the British Championships, which obviously I would love to do well in. I've never won the British Championships before. It's quite strong, well, bloody strong this year. David Howe, who's just gone over 2,700, is playing. Gawain Jones, the legendary, who is now going to be playing in the A group of Wake and Z, bloody good player, about 2,700. Luke McShane, who's the world's strongest amateur. So it's going to be strong. And I haven't actually looked at any personal chess myself because I make all these videos and I just talk rubbish for a living. Much better than looking at chess positions and just going, oh, he ho 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 ho, what am I going to do here? No, I talk a lot of crap. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot of chess. Should be okay, should be fun. I'm actually playing a bit of a positional game here, as you may have noticed. Why am I doing a positional game? I don't really know. I you know, we need to change the way we play sometimes in life. We need to do a little bit of positional, a little bit of tactics. I checkmated my opponent quickly in the last round. Time for some positional play. Checkmate, positional. Checkmate, positional. This is you know, this is the way of the world. So okay, well let's try to gain some space on this side. The one thing that I'm gathering gives me some kind of edge here is his pawn structure on these two squares. And I should have the b5 square. I mean, maybe I could have played this better. Well, probably, definitely, you know, there's no maybe about it. But, okay, I don't want his knight coming there, do I? I'm just going to go here. I'm not really worried about this. My pieces are well defended at the moment. It's more important to stop his knight coming in. And Harry. So it's good to try, you know, I mean, a lot of people just think that GMs or certain players can only play one type of chess, like attacking chess. Now, that's a load of crap. GMs, because they're GMs, can generally play all types of positions. And if you want to become a better chess player, obviously, you know, if you're a beginner, just try hacking your opponent up. It's a lot more fun. Don't do this boring end game. But at some point, if you want to really develop, you have to try to, you know, get all these other areas of the game rocking and rolling. So you have to learn positional chess. Endings are important. Unfortunately, you can't always throw Harry up and have a laugh. And you just got to become a well-rounded individual, which I am not yet. But one day, I aspire to become a well-rounded chap. Okay, right, so what's going on here? He-ha-hoo. Well, I think I'm going to take, and I'm going to go rook c1. As I said earlier on, the b5 square is a weakness. He can't control that square, but he is coming into this one, which, okay, I now will have a little bit of trouble defending because can I go a3? Yes, I can actually go a3. Let's just try to keep him out of the position. But maybe now he comes back with his knight because b3 is a little bit weakened. Okay, instead he's trying to get rid of my knight on this square. So how do I meet that? Do I even go b4 and then rook c3 positionally to try to do that? I've got my another knight coming to c3. That looks like a good solid way to play. Maybe I'll do that straight away. Just reinforcing my knight on b5. Again, like I said, the main weakness is that he can't kick this knight away. If he ever goes knight a5, I won't go b4 because it gives him a c4 square. I'll just try to keep everything intact. And if he can't make progress in this position, I have a little bit of space on the king side, so I can start, you know, probing away like Karpov would. Just call me the Ginger Karpov. No, that's not me. That's someone else. There is actually someone else who's called the Ginger Karpov, a great player and a great friend of mine from Iceland, who's the OG Karpov. Okay, right. So now I'm thinking if I take, and can I really, or can I go knight here straight away? Takes check. Don't need to do that. Let's put his rook on a funny square, and now I'm just going to go for a very simple positional plan here of exchanging off everything and hoping these pawns will be weak later on. But maybe this is not really enough to win this position. Okay, time. Okay, everything else out the window. You've got to win on time. So I'm slightly better here, I would imagine. Don't do that to me, mouse. Don't annoy me like that. But only slightly. But that's a good move, because he's getting ready to... I don't really want to take it. Okay. Time! Time! Okay, don't forget about everything. Just play quick. Oh, God, is my mouse any better than it has been? Probably newt. Probably newt. Probably newt, mate. Okay, I've allowed him to c4 square now. I've misplayed this. I'm not good when I get short of time. Now he's coming in here, as I say. This is awfully annoying, but we will try and create some counterplay somehow. Right, but I'm not liking this as much now, because of course I have messed up the situation on the time. Do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did there? Situation. My position is actually fantastic now. Quite probably a winning position, because my pawn is an absolute beauty. But I don't have time, and you know how slow I am in these situations. So I am going to take the draw. No, I'm not. I'm even speaking slower than I'm actually doing now. Okay, this is winning for me. Do I have time to win it? Oh my God, he's done a cheapo on me. Bloody nasty scumbag. I'm too slow. Too slow. Oh, even then I didn't run out of time. Oh, that was pathetic. That was annoying. That was, let's see. Okay, so, okay, with none of that, I'm going to move quicker now. Okay, I'm still a little bit slow, aren't I? So let's get a typical Dutch in and see if we can just move quicker. This is the problem with me in 3 minutes. I'm going to now get into the zone and try to move quick. I played a couple of blitz games over the board the other day, and I have to say, I'm so much better playing over the board than I am playing basically online. It's probably because I don't talk as much. That could be a reason. Can I go e5? That's the move I generally want to play. E5. I don't think I'm worried about that. I'll go here. If he goes e5, I'll put my knight on e5, because my bishop... This is one case where I don't mind this d5 move as much, because my bishop is very, very strong. And isn't that just a very strong move from me? Very strong move from a very strong player. Okay, so he's making life a little bit tricky. Here, well, I can take off and go bishop to g5, I feel, at the end. So, come on, mouse, don't... I always blame it on the mouse. Yes, I know, it's just an excuse for a slow player. But we need excuses. Okay, so how do I defend my bits here? He's not really threatening to take there. I'm just going to go here because bishop g5, I think. I wanted to play e4, but then knight takes e4 is a possibility. And of course, if I can just play d5 here, I should be doing fantastic. He's probably going to have to sacrifice a piece there, but I don't believe it, because I've got knight back to b6, and that should cover everything. He can sack a piece if he wants to. And okay, well, I didn't actually see that was actually the move. Bloody hell, Simon, because now I'm losing that piece back. Okay, right, no worries. We're just getting into a normal position now, and hope e6 is still a weakened thingy majiggy. Oh, okay, right, so rook d8. Not as good as it was, because I've dropped a pawn back, which was rather silly on my part, but I've still got a very typical Dutch position here. I'm probably going to put my king on h8 so my queen can move. I can't move my queen at the moment because of e7. So, well, do I take here and try to get some initiative? Yeah, let's do that, because he's got a chance. If he takes the f pawn, I win immediately with queen check. So I'm going to just play like this. I'm not even sure I want to take that bishop off, but I probably do. I say that quietly. I mean, rook d4 was the other way I could have played that position. He's trying to swap off everything. Bishop here wasn't my greatest moment. I don't want to swap off everything. I think my best chance here is to keep things on the board. I mean, my queen coming to f6 is natural, but maybe I can even grab the a pawn as well. I mean, rook d1, queen here starts an attack, but can I just grab that pawn? Well, I don't see any reason why not. Let's grab it now, and I can always try to come back to c7. A pawn is a pawn. Okay, now we just try to re-centralize my pieces, get it back to e7, keep an eye on the e6 pawn and try to win that one. He really wants to get his rook into d7. I don't know why he didn't go rook d1. I mean, I had queen f6 there, which was probably my best move rather than grabbing the pawn. But he probably should have gone for it. Now I've just realised he's got knight to d5 here, which is a bit. No, it's not nice. Let's go queen d6. It's just a cheap threat. My idea is just to centralise my piece, go queen e7. If I get a chance, go rook e8, take a second pawn, and also not lose on time. Now this guy, I played him before. He's basically he's a tricky little guy. He's very, very, very quick. You know, he's a very quick player, and he's found a good plan there, to his credit as well. I don't want to give this square away, but I didn't really see much of a choice there. And now he's trying to come in on me. I don't ever like it when people try to come in on me. I'll say that very quietly. Hopefully no one heard me say it. Right, and a little tactic. He takes their bishop to f6, and now he's wriggling his way in, and he wants to play knight here, and if here he has check. He's a very annoying little mother so-and-so, isn't he? Okay, well, I'm going to have to try. I'm so slow. What's wrong with me? Come on, Simon. Why are you playing like an old bloody fart? And this position is really not clear because of this knight. I shouldn't have allowed that knight there. That was a stupid mistake of mine to get that one in. And now I'm worse again. I've allowed him to get this one. Right. Okay, let's see if I can recover. Gonna have to shut the hell up now. Oh, that's annoying as well. I'll stop playing good moves as well. Oh, right. Not good, Simon. Not good. Had a fantastic position here again. I'm a little bit rusty with this blitz. That's my excuse, but I think the other word is I'm not very good at this at the moment. Oh, why can't I get my roll going? Okay, that's the warm-up over. Now it's time for the real event, and that is what we call a mouse slip, which I'll just pretend was all planned. So I'm going to go back into the Dutch again. I got a good position in the last game from that, and I think in this one I'm just going to play a lot faster. I'm getting good positions, just got to hold it together. I'm going to win this game. There's no doubt in my mind. This is mine, baby. This is mine. So he wants to go there. Okay, well, we'll let him do that. Why not? Just see what the position comes to. I don't know. Let's see. Let's castle it. If he goes h5, round of applause. He's learning. He doesn't do it. And that, to me, looks like should be not a great move. But I should have gone e4 straight away, trying to attack that one. This is not quite as good, is it? Okay. I'm happy to give this pawn, I think. Because, well, I say that, but the queens are coming off. 2 pawns down. How did I get 2 pawns down? Well, how the fuck did I get 2 pawns down? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Bleep. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Bleep. Okay, it's going to get better. It can't get any worse. This is terrible, Simon. One of those frustrating moments when you realise you should have listened to your job advisor when they said you can't become a chess professional. That is not a real career path. Do something with your life. Chess professional is not a career path. Those haunting words are coming back. They're coming back to sting me in the tail. Okay. Well, I want to get my rook in, but then rook here is annoying. I'm even thinking, do I just want to take that one because his knight's a pain. Now, the issue with this is I don't want his rook coming into e2, but my knight is okay. I'm a pawn down. Yes, I am. But it shouldn't be that bad with his double pawns over here. I'm going to prove that job advisor that, you know, he was wrong. You can be a chess player. And at last he's using Harry. Okay, well, we're going to have to try this ending. We're going to have to try to hold this ending where my knight might not be so shabby here. But of course I am worse because I'm pawn down. And I haven't been able to target these ones or create really much play here. So it's not an easy one, this. And his king is coming in. And he's getting a passed pawn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. And... right. Well, I can't really put it even on a dark square. Okay. Defending an ending. Just what I wanted before the game. Just what I wanted. Very slow start, but now I'm going to be playing a bit longer. Losing 3 games? Oh my word. Okay, come on. It's going to get better. You know it's going to get better. I've got to strike. Because it can't really get any worse, can it? No, no, no. Well, I'm doing this because I don't really know what else to do, to be honest. I don't really want to put my pawns on dark squares. And I think this ending is just lost. I'm sort of thinking about the next game now. And thinking how I'm going to make some changes. I might even play a nice musical game with some royalty-free music. How about that? Should we do that? Should we play a royalty-free? Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a nice change. Draw, sir? No, I don't think he wants one of them, does he? Right, rightio. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep fighting this game a bit, obviously. You don't win games from resigning, even though that is probably a wise thing to do. I mean, you know, these are pretty horrible, these types of positions always, because he can always come in and just grab my pawns there. I'm going to bloody resign. Get on with the next one. Okay, I'm nearly below 2400. What is going on? Okay, he probably doesn't want to play anymore. Okay, so now I'm playing someone from Iceland. And this is for me to go under 20. Okay, the music's going on. Sorry, I need to refocus. I'm going to win every game now. The music's going on. It's going on. I'm turning my sound off. Well, that didn't bloody help, did it? Not one of my favourite songs, but it is royalty free, so what can we do, you know? I'd love to play some of my favourite songs and not get in a world of trouble, but that's not possible. And well, my opponent, who's a very nice guy, actually, I just realised when I was over in Iceland recently, my opponent here put me up, actually. So yeah, I think it's him. I'll check after the game. Doesn't mean I'm going to go easy on him, of course, because oh fucking hell, Williams, what are you doing? That's your last. Oh, we didn't see it. Rook here. Oh god. Okay, right. Rook there, check. Taking a rook would have been the finish. I'm not saying my position's great, you know, but you know, at least I'm sort of hanging on here. God, that's like a lifeline there, absolute sort of lifeline in this dog-like position. Very shite position, shall we say? I'm desperately trying to hold on to what should be, well, a lost position. Can I hold this pawn? If I can't hold that pawn, it's very bad. Okay, well, time. Can I actually win a game on time? Let's see. Okay. Probably not. Now, pawn down. But I'm up on time, so not so bad. And I'll show you who my opponent is. Yeah, when I was in Iceland, David Kvartjutsen, who's my opponent is, I believe, put me up at the hotel he runs, which was very generous of him. And it was getting a little bit cold at that moment in time in the place I was staying. I'm just trying some dirty tricks here. Got to keep my last pawn. And we've got to keep the knight, because the knight's a tricky little thing. Got to keep my last pawn, and got to keep the knight. You see my little strategy here. You see what's happening? I've got a little strategy here. Oh, I'm going to lose it. No. Okay, in we come. This is not cricket. This is not cricket. Off of your good moves. Oh bugger, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? What am I actually doing here? Can I lose this one? Yes, very likely. Oh no. Oh my words! Okay, so I've hit a rock bottom. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was okay. Someone else actually. I thought it was David Clarkson, but it's not. So I've literally hit rock bottom here. I've gone under 2400. So I think I will. This is time now to rebuild. Have a good look in the mirror, and start playing some better chess. So okay, and we all get little bad runs. I'm not worried because I still feel I've playing okay at times. Not in that last game, but in the opponent before, I thought I was playing all right. It's just not. It takes me a long time to get warmed up online, and let's see if I can now show a little bit of form and get a roll of wins going, which I obviously need to do because I'm gone below 2400. When was the last time that happened to me? It was ages ago, absolutely ages ago. So we're gonna yeah, okay, shut up, Simon, and just win some games, will you? Okay, right. So a normal idea in this position is d5 from my opponent. It's normally continuation is knight d4, but then I'm going to try to go e5. And my opponent's pawn structure is certainly quite badly damaged here, and I've got a lovely square on c5 for my knight. So all in all, I think this position is better for me, especially now, unless he's got some tactic. If I can play this move, this is a very, very nice position for me. I would say strategically, just because of his pawns here, I've always got potential to attack them later on. Now he's played this very risky move. My bishop's now done its job on this square, so I'm going to try to move it around. I have to sort of remember that his knight has this great d4 square, don't know why he put it there. Surely d4 is a much better square for his knight. And how am I going to continue here? Well, I think it's just my knight on c5. Fantastic. It'd never be attacked by a pawn. Actually, had he gone knight d4, I don't know if I'd have been better there at all. Okay, so on with the game. Well, I could defend, but no, we're going to now move up a gear in the blitz. Of course, he can win a pawn, taking here and taking here, but then my rook swings over. So I'm just gonna play a little bit more aggressively now. He can't really do anything. That's the thing. If you imagine you're white here, white doesn't really have a plan of improving his position. So maybe he should just grab this pawn. Rook takes, bishop takes, and then rook here, rook to f2. I mean, I don't see anything clear for me. It just looked like there should be some initiative there. And the other rook maybe comes into this square. So I think he has to do this because his position's bad. And now, well, my original idea is rook h5. Rook takes f4 is probably all right, even though he takes h7. So let's just stick with this. And hopefully now I can get an attack somehow going in this position. Do I go here or do I go here? I think I'll just bring it to this square and start threatening to maybe take on f4, and at some point maybe can I do the treble swinger? Is that even a term? I don't know if I can, but we're going to do it. We're going to do the treble swinger. I mean, I should have played this a lot more positional, but you know, we can't. The treble swinger. There we go. The treble swinger. And okay, well that wasn't a very good swinger, was it? Oh dear. So that's annoying because now I've just trapped my rook with a treble swinger. So I think we're going to have to sacrificed. I haven't lost it. I've sacrificed. This is a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. Don't get confused, you know, with a sacrifice and a blunder. This is clearly a sacrifice. There's no doubt in my mind that I sacrificed here for obviously great compensation. You know, brilliant compensation. Surely everyone can see my compensation here. Everyone, you can see it, can't you? My lovely compensation. Well, okay. Looks like I might have to win on time. He's keeping the queens on. Wow. All right. He wants to attack me. Okay. Fair enough. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Especially when he's mating me like that. Well, that's a fucker. That's all I can say. Oh my bloody words. I'm just going quiet. I'm just going completely quiet at the moment. Oh dear, oh dear. Everything sort of is not working at the moment. I'm getting... what went wrong there? I just don't feel maybe I'm sharp enough at this moment. So, we will play until we lose another game. And you can actually see the timeline with the video. So, hopefully, that's not going to be very short now. And, well, I'm going to have to... My next Blitz session, as I'm playing Danny later, hopefully I sort of find a little bit of form there against Danny. Because... this is, you know, losing to Danny. We've got a bit of rivalry thing going on there. So, not something I would plan to do, losing to this many points. But okay, I'm going to play until I lose a game. And I've well and truly warmed up here. I mean, I couldn't have warmed up any more, could I? You know, how much bloody warm up do I need? Seriously, do I need any more warm up? You can't get, you know, if I was any more warmed up than this, I would have run a marathon. You know, this is a ginormous warm up. Okay, right. I keep saying right, as if my world is going to get better somehow. It will get better. It always gets better. We have our troughs and lows, and quite like my position here. This seems all right to me. Seems like I've got good development. Quite a weird opening I played, and it's the old wing gambit, and he's broken free with this move. So I'm gonna happily open him up a little bit here. I quite like my bishop on this square, so we'll keep that one. And you know, this is annoying, I'll give him that, but I've also got some annoying squares. Maybe queen c4 is the move I should be aiming for. Hitting the knight, try to hit e6. And whose king is weaker here? Well, I mean, I think his pieces, some of his pieces, his knight and bishop are good, but his king is still quite a long way from getting safety. And I do have my own monster on b2 as well. This bishop is clearly a very strong piece. Maybe I've even got ideas of rook h4 here coming around. Okay, well, against that, clearly my bishop is going to come to this square. Developing my last piece, and he was kind of asking for that. Now f6 is always on pre. I mean, just taking f6 now is looking very good, isn't it? I suppose he gets his rook here. I don't really want to swap queens off, so I'm going to keep the queens on. I want to just get at some crushing victory, and I don't want to swap the queens off, even if it was the best move, which I expect clearly it was. And now, do I have any clever knight jumps? I don't know. I'm going to play here. I want to really get sort of g3 in, and that knight is holding everything together, but I need to get out of the way of discovered check first. So he's got castled. Is g3 working now? Bishop takes here, rook takes. I quite like that, because this bishop is a very strong piece of his, and as my opponent agreed, he doesn't want to lose that bishop, because that bishop is clearly guarding his king. So he decides to keep that on the board rather than grab the booty on that square. But he has managed to get his pieces to reasonably good squares here. Now f4 is the kind of move I want to play, but I can't get it to work. And again, what is happening here? Again, this move is another move I want to play, open things up. Well, I'm going to play it anyway. Let's just play this move and just see if I can generate something from. Be very careful of some check on this diagonal as well, which could really cause me damage. I'm hopefully covering all the squares on this long diagonal, so I probably have to take here in a very, very messy position here. Who is attacking who? Well, I hope I'm doing a little bit of attacking with his king on such a square. Maybe I had a bishop check, but the problem is his king is coming up, and rook here is a major problem anyway, so I don't want to encourage him to do that. You know, king here, rook a8. I really don't want to move my queen out, so I'm trying to get some threats of taking on d5 and rook takes c5 to counteract that. Maybe I have a bishop takes. Do I have a bishop takes b5? Oh my words, I don't know. Could be glorious or ridiculous. Okay, so he's allowing my knight in. Let's throw another piece in. If he's going to allow my knight into the game, I'll certainly bring it in. And this was the move, the tactical move I was trying to get to time. Oof. So bloody annoying this. Fuck you. So go away. What was that last move? I've done it again. No! Well, that was quite possibly the most painful blitz session I've ever had. That has to go down as the worst blitz session. What happened there? I lost about 9 games and I won 1. So, oh dear, I'm gonna have to try again. But I did say that's certainly enough blitz for me. One of those painful days. I'm gonna have to prove that I'm better than that next time, dropping to a disgusting rating as well. Clearly not quite with it today. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll post this video up anyway. What the hell, you know, you've got to see the good, the bad and the bloody ugly. But that was appalling, and well, I will certainly prove I'm a better blitz player than that next time. But that's enough from me today. That's probably the worst one I've ever done. Can you think of a worse one than that? Because I can't. Oh my words, disgusting.